Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are opening up 16 packs from the new set Pitch Black. So we have read quite a bit of these already, but we are going to read the ones that we haven't read in the past two videos and rip through as many as we can. We've read quite a few and the set seems interesting, a lot of fun cards, some beautiful pieces of artwork like normal. Let's get into it. We got Drillbur, Bombardier, Charge-a-Bug, Mabostiff, Relicanth. Here's one we have not read yet. Relicanth is a basic. It's an HP of 100. It's a water type. It's number 369 in the Pokédex. Longevity Pokemon. Height 3'3", weight 51.6 pounds. It's got Fossil Beatdown. For one of any type, it does 10 plus. It says this attack does 30 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon that has Antique in its name. So if you have a bench filled with antique fossils, you can do 160 damage for one. That's pretty good. Weakness to lightning ×2, no resistance, retreat for 1. Pokédex entry says rock hard scales and oil-filled swim bladders allowed this Pokemon to survive and the intense water pressure of the deep seas. Illustration by Nayo Kimura. J-Block, Pitch Black English 017 out of 084 uncommon. Manectric, Rust Syndicate Grunt, Reverse Hollow Miraidon, Reverse Hollow Poltergeist, and a Shadowy Dark Energy. So we have seen a good amount of this set now. Had a pre-release yesterday. I love these alternate code cards they're doing. That makes it so fun to open. Bronzor, Charge-a-Bug. We played the Miraidon deck yesterday and we went 3-0. We added some Pick-a-Pecks and 2 cannons into the deck, and it was pretty awesome to play with those. So Thievel's one we have not read. This is a stage 1. It evolves from Nickit. It's an HP of 100. It's a dark type. It's number 828 in the Pokédex. Fox Pokemon. Height 3'11", weight 43.9 pounds. It's got Skill Thief, which is 2 of any type. It does no damage, and it says, if you have no cards in your hand, choose an attack from one of your opponent's Pokemon in play and use it as this attack. So this could definitely go into the Slowbro pre-release kit. I think that would be a great addition to that deck. Second attack is Sharp Fang for a dark energy and 2 of any type. It does 80 damage. Weakness to grass ×2, no resistance, retreat for 1. Pokédex entry says it secretly makes potential targets with a scent. By following the scent, it stalks its target until it stalks its target and steals from them when they least expect it. Illustration Goto Minori. J-Block, Pitch Black English, 054 out of 084 uncommon. It's a nice piece of artwork. Dark Bill. Lampent. We have read this one because it's a Sao piece of artwork. She's back on her original style, which is nice to see. Tropius, Poplio, and Bastiodon. Alright. God of War. These are so cool. I love those. Mabostiff. Electrike. So a lot of these we read. If you want to go back and watch the videos, previously, then you can get all the information on all those cards. I think it's really important to understand the set if you're a player. Slowpoke is one we haven't read yet, so this is a basic HP of 70 Psychic type, number 79 in the Pokedex, dopey Pokemon, height 3'11", weight 79.4 pounds. It has all you can yeet, which I thought was a misprint, but it's not. It's a psychic energy for no damage, and it says you may discard any number of cards from your hand. Second attack is Headbutt for 2 of any type, it does 20 damage. Kind of an interesting piece of artwork here. Looks like he should be in a shed, but it looks like more of a back alley to me. Weakness to darkness times 2, resistance to fighting when it's 30, retreat for 2. Pokedex entry says it lazes vacantly. It's so hard to read these sometimes. Yeah, it lazes vacantly near water. If something bites its tail, it won't even notice for a whole day. Illustration by Nelman, J Block, Pitch Black English, 029 of 084 common. Pick-a-Peck, love that piece of artwork. Marshadow, it's a pretty great piece of artwork too. Heatran, seems like a interesting Pokemon, big-bodied Pokemon. Tremendous Bomb, okay, so Tremendous Bomb, we've read, but I just want to talk about it for a second because I got it in my pre-release kit and I was thinking about adding it in because I saw somebody building with their Mega Slowbro, and that's an intensely powerful card in the pre-release format, but it just doesn't even meet the requirements because they have to do 240 or more damage, and Slowbro only does 180 damage, so I think Tremendous Bomb might be a bust, unfortunately. I think there's just too many requirements for it to be good. So another Bastiodon. So I kept it out of the deck and still went 3-0 with it. I played my last round opponent, had 3 Delmais in his deck, so it was an intense battle, but I top decked the rare candy to evolve my Pick-a-Peck into a Toucannon and was able to do 160 damage for 1 energy, and it was awesome. So I highly recommend playing Toucannon if you can. Seems like a pretty powerful card. Slowbro, we have read Slowbro, we did read it. Grubbin we have not read, so we'll read Grubbin. This is a basic HP of 70 grass type, number 736 of the Pokedex, larva Pokemon, height 1'4", weight 9.7 pounds. It's got String Shot for 1 of any type, it does 10 damage, and it says flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So paralyzed, you turn the Pokemon to the right, you can't attack, can't retreat for a full turn, it's really powerful. Weakness to fire times 2, no resistance, retreat for 2. Whalmer. Oh, and another Mega Excadrill. So Mega Excadrill EX is a stage 1, evolves from Drillbur. It's an HP of 340, it's a metal type. This is the Mega Evolved form of Excadrill. The first attack is Undermine. For 2 metal energy, it does 90 damage, and it says discard the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Definitely relevant, can be really good. It can also hurt you because of these hide and sneak decks that want those cards in their discard pile. But Pokemon move so fast that discarding 2 for a few turns can really put them at almost a very thin amount of cards. Second attack is Maximum Drilling. For 3 metal energy, it does 200 plus. It's as if this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy attached in addition to this attack's cost. This attack does 130 more damage. So I've talked to a lot of players recently and they're really interested in building a Mega Excadrill deck, which I find interesting. I don't see it being that good to me, but it is, it's good. 340 HP is definitely relevant. There's not too many fire type attackers that are going to be knocking this out in one shot that are being played right now. So, I mean, I like it. It's got a kind of heavy retreat cost, so I don't know. It's not super high on my list to be playing, but it's definitely worth checking out, I guess. Excuse me. This one's sweet. Mega Lucario. Alright, Mandibuzz. Litwick, definitely my favorite artwork of the set. Bombardier. Wailmer. Gladian's Final Battle. Sinistcha. Malamar. Finizen. Fossil Quarry. And Koraidon. Here's a new one for us. Koraidon is a basic. It's an HP of 130. It's a fighting type. It's number 1007 in the Pokedex. Paradox Pokemon. Height 8'2", weight 668 pounds. First attack is Battle Claw. For a fighting energy, it does 30+. It says if your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack does 30 more damage. Okay, so 60 if it's an evolution. And then Gaia Impact. For 2 fighting energy and 1 of any type, it does 190 damage, and it says discard all energy from this Pokemon. Weakness 2, Psychic ×2, no resistance, retreat for 2. Pokedex entry says, this seems to be the Winged King mentioned in an old expedition journal. It was said to have split the land with its bare fists. Illustration by Kadoma. J-Block, Pitch Black English, 047 out of 084, rare. I don't know about that one. That doesn't seem super strong to me. 3 energy for 190 doesn't seem too good, and then you have to discard all the energy. 60 for 1 if it's an evolution doesn't seem too good to me either. If it was like 160, I would be like, yeah, that's really strong. Nickit. Slowpoke. Sheldon, here's one we have not read yet. This is stage 1, evolves from Antique Armor Fossil. It's an HP of 100, metal type. Number 410 in the Pokedex. Shield Pokemon. Height 1 foot 8 inches, weight 125.7 pounds. It's got the attack Smithereen Smash. For metal energy and 1 of any type, it does 50 damage, and it says discard an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So that seems really strong to me. Discarding an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon without any drawback is really good because you can do it over and over again, and eventually they don't have enough energy to attack and you start taking a lead, and paired with the Bastiodon that it evolves into, it can be really detrimental to your opponent's gameplay. Weakness to Fire ×2, resistance to Grass -30, and a retreat for 3. The Pokedex entry says, this Pokemon lived in primeval jungles. It's thought that Sheldon had few enemies thanks to its sturdy face. Illustration by Kurata So. J-Block, Pitch Black English, 061 out of 084, common. This is just a common. That's what's crazy about it. That's a good common. Slowbro, Bronzong. Gladian's Final Battle. Super cool. Tropius. Marshadow. And Primarina. We've opened quite a few Primarinas already. Seems to be the one that likes me in this set. But lucky for it, I like it too. Nickit. Finizen, Mankey, Type Null, Relicanth. Alright, so Relicanth, maybe playing 4 of them in your deck seems kind of good actually. Rest Syndicate Grunt, Delmise, very nice. Reverse Slowpoke. Ooh, and a Reverse Slowbro in the same pack, that's pretty sweet. Spirit Tomb, pretty good. So cool. Pick-a-Peck. Love this piece of artwork. Electrike. Sizzlepede. Jinx. I don't think we've read Jinx. So Jinx is a basic. It's an HP of 100. It's a psychic type. It's number 124 in the Pokedex. Human shape Pokemon. Height 4'7", weight 89.5 pounds. It's got the attack Intense Kiss. For a psychic energy, it does no damage, and it says at the end of your opponent's next turn, discard the defending Pokemon and all attached cards. So when you discard your opponent's Pokemon, you actually don't take a prize for it because it's not knocked out, it's just discarded. So it gently goes to the discard pile, but you know, getting rid of a 340 HP Pokemon is good. Intense Kiss is definitely being seen in pre-release kits or pre-release, you know, battles. I've played against quite a few Jinxes in the past week or so. Cyble is the second attack for a psychic energy and one of any type. It does 50 damage. It says flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So I like Cyble a little bit more than Intense Kiss, but I think Intense Kiss definitely gets the job done. I think not taking a prize is definitely not where you want to be a lot of the time in Limited because it's such a short game. But obviously if there's something that you can't deal with, like a big Pokemon Mega Evolution, then Intense Kiss gets the job done. Weakness to Darkness ×2, resistance to fighting -30, and retreat for 1. The Pokedex entry says, its strange cries sound like human language. There are some musicians who compose songs for Jinx to sing. Illustration, Yoshimoto Yoshiman. J Block, Pitch Black English, 032 out of 084, common. We got Sinestia, Slowbro, Malamar, Reverse Hollow Primarina, nice. Reverse Hollow Craniados, and an Energy Switch. Wow, this is the second Energy Switch. Technically third energy switch that we've opened. That's interesting. Alright. Finizen. Antique Armor Fossil. Type Null. Tropius. Toucanon, my new favorite, very strong card. Vikavolt, I had both these in my pre-release deck. Here's one we haven't read, Misty's Vitality, so cute. This is a trainer, it's a supporter. It says search your deck for up to 4 basic water energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. Your turn ends. That seems really good. I don't like it ending your turn, but I think that it's appropriate that it does. The fact you can attach up to 4 basic water energy cards to any type of Pokemon seems pretty versatile. Ending your turn is never good, but if you can survive a turn, then you have 4 basic energy for free, right? If you're going second and it's your first turn and you play Misty's Vitality, go get 4 basic water energy cards and put them on this massive Mega Evolution Pokemon, and you know, your turn ends and you don't get knocked out, you're feeling pretty good about yourself, I guess. Playing multiple Misty's Vitality in a deck maybe isn't that great. You're ending your turn every time you use it, but it sure is a cute looking card. Finizen, Centiskorch, and a Miraidon. Charge-a-Bug, Finizen, wow, we're getting a lot of Finizens. Type Null, Grubbin, Heatran, Lampet, Fossil Quarry, Gideon's Final Battle, Shadowy Dark Energy, and Miraidon. Nickit, Finn is in, but at least we know most of these now. Mankey, Typenol. Hey, another Misty's Vitality, she's so cute. Banette, Thievel, Charcadet, Voltaic Energy. Oh, nice. And the Mega Zoroark EX Ultra Rare. So Mega Zoroark is a basic, it's a HP of 270, it's a lightning type. This is the Mega Evolved form of Zoroark. The first attack is Thunderous Fists. For lightning energy, it does 60 times. This attack does 60 damage for each lightning energy attached to this Pokemon. Seems pretty good with paired with Miraidon. When Miraidon gets knocked out, you can move the lightning energy directly onto Zoroark and attack for a minimum of 180, I guess. It's pretty sweet. Second attack is Zepto Turn. For 3 lightning energy, it does 150, and it says switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Okay, so that's good. We love hit and runs, especially at that size. Doing 150 and switching it into something is really strong. Beautiful looking card, a lot of colors on this thing. We got light blue, yellow, black, pink, and green with a purple background. It's pretty gnarly looking. Very beautiful though, wow. Super cool. He looks cool as a Mega Evolution, I like it. Alright, well that's a good hit. Go Typenol, Mabostiff, Electric, Slowpoke, Tremendous Bomb, another Relicanth, that's pretty sweet, Banette, Mandibuzz. Oh, nice. So Valley Illustration Rare. This is a beautiful card. I don't even think we've read this card yet. So this is stage 1, and it's a Valley, evolves from type Null. It's an HP of 140. It's a normal type. This is a beautiful piece of artwork. I love the sun rays blasting through. It's got the ability Call a Buddy, which is once during your turn, if you have no cards in your hand, you may use this ability. Search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. Second attack is Air Slash. For 3 of any type, does 130. It says discard an energy from this Pokemon. Weakness to Fighting ×2, no resistance, retreat for 2. Pokedex entry says the final... No, it's tough to read, guys. I don't know if I can read that. I think it's too small for me to read, sorry. But it is beautiful. Beautiful illustration rare. Gladion would be proud. Very nice. And another Miraidon. Alright, we got 3 more packs in this session. Try and wrap it up. Keep the video under 30 minutes. Nickit, Slowpoke, Sheldon, Poltergeist, Sinistra, nice. Misty's Vitality, very cool. Lampent, Tropius, Goldeen, ooh, and a Lurantis. So Lurantis is a stage 1, it's 260 HP, grass type, evolves from Fomantis. Its first attack is Lively Cutter. For grass energy, it does 60 plus. It says if this Pokemon was healed during this turn, this attack does 200 more damage. That seems pretty strong, right? Doing 260 damage for healing it a little, that seems pretty good for 1 energy. Second attack is Leaf Guard. For a grass energy and 1 of any type, it does 140 damage. It says during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 50 less damage from attacks after applying weakness and resistance. Weakness to fire ×2, no resistance, retreat for 1. Pokemon EX rule, when your Pokemon EX is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. Illustration 5-band graphics, J block, pitch black, English, 004 out of 084, double rare. Seems pretty good to me. Lively cutter, I mean obviously you gotta take damage to, I mean technically you wouldn't if you built your deck in a way that you could damage yourself and then heal it. You know, there's a risky ruin where you can just put it onto the bench. It gets 2 damage counters and then I guess you need a card that heals it. Obviously there's items that heal it, but I think there's Pokemon that do the same thing too. Relicanth Banette, beautiful Banette. I don't think we read Banette, but maybe we need to. Sizzlepede, oh, into a Senascorch, into a Koraidon. Alright. I guess we have an extra pack. Mandibuzz, Jinx, Drillbur, Charcadet, Sinistra, excuse me, Slowbro, Malamar, Reverse Hollow Delamise, ooh, Reverse Hollow Toucanon, Shadowy Energy, and that's the rare. It's painful sometimes to get, whatchamacallit, rares that are just energy. Sizzlepede, Bronzor, Charjabug, Poltergeist, Tremendous Bomb, Relicanth, oh, a lot of Relicanths here, Manectric, Slowpoke, Charjabug, oh yeah, Misty's Vitality, Full Art, Ultra Rare, wow. That's a good one. Misty's a popular character. I'm sure this has a pretty price tag on it right now. That is a nice one to get, for sure. Very beautiful. Wow. I love Misty. Misty's one of my favorite characters in Pokemon. She's very, you know, vibrant and that baby child of 3 other girls, so she definitely has a fighting spirit and really awesome character for the Pokemon. Wow, so cool, really beautiful. I love that pool behind her. Got a great shot of her. Nice, super cute. Oh, that's a great card to end on. I'm super happy about that. Very beautiful. I don't even want to put it down, it's so beautiful. Anyways, wow. So nice. So well centered too. I'd love to get this graded. I wish PSA was available to get stuff graded right now. Anyways, as always, that was fun. Happy collecting, good luck in any of your games, and I will see you next time.